New at 5, we found out today investigators said a former Northmont bus driver gave drugs to some of his victims before sexually assaulting them. We got that information in court documents we uncovered. Matthew Hunt faces more than 80 counts of sexual abuse against young boys. The prosecutor said Hunt groomed the victims. News Center 7's Mike Campbell joins us live in northern Montgomery County. Mike, you talked with one of the victims' parents.
And James, that's correct. In fact, the prosecutors told us there are parents of at least 9 different victims identified so far. Matt Heck said that Hunt would meet them in his job as a bus driver here for the Northmont School District. But the court documents I uncovered and the parent of one of Hunt's accusers say that Hunt would also give drugs to some of the underage boys.
My son was hurt by a bus driver who should have never been allowed near any children.
We are not showing this father's face to ensure the anonymity of his son, whom prosecutors say is a victim of sexual abuse.
What's even more devastating is it was preventable. The system failed him.
This grieving father is upset that somehow Northmont schools never learned that Matthew Hunt had been forced to resign as a bus driver in Vandalia Butler because of inappropriate conduct with a student there. Prosecutors told us Wednesday that Hunt lied by failing to admit that episode on his Northmont job application.
The parent, I should have seen it of it. It's hard.
Prosecutors said Hunt would gain students' trust as their bus driver, offer them a job, and then groom them for sexual activity. This parent said Hunt also gave his son drugs. That backs up what an investigator wrote about another victim in a Vandalia Municipal Court document I uncovered. He wrote that Hunt did engage in sexual intercourse, including intercourse by force, and after the victim had been given ecstasy in multiple locations throughout Montgomery County.
He was a mastermind of it. He was a manipulator. He thought he could get away with it, and he has for years. And when I told him of it, he's lucky they got a hold of him.
Back live here, Hunt drove bus for 13 years at Northmont, and prosecutors now say he faces 82 counts of rape and sexual battery involving those 9 victims. But because he was also a bus driver at several other local districts before working here, they believe the number of victims could easily tick higher. Reporting live in Clayton, Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
All right, Mike. A news